Hello, welcome to SEDES English. My name is Eric, and today I'll be teaching you some indefinite pronouns. So we're going to be learning a couple of them today. They are someone, some, anyone, everyone, and no one. So these are used when you want to talk about a person or a noun or people and you don't know their name. Some of them are only talking about one person, multiple people, and even one is talking about a negative, which is even though it's a lot of people or maybe nobody at all, it's the zero amount of people. So we'll start with someone. Now these are going to be examples that are only very simple examples. They could be more elaborate or more complex, and but I'll write down the most basic ones, and I'll talk about maybe something a little more advanced. Maybe you'll get more experience later on. So, someone. You use someone whenever you want to talk about a single person, and usually you refer or you talk about a someone with an is. So you can see, even though you have the word some in between it, the important part is the someone, one singular person. So someone is usually used in a statement, but it can be used as a question. So we'll just write an example with someone being in a statement. Someone, and then we have, usually with someone we use is. So someone is cleaning the house. That would be an example using someone. Someone is cleaning the house. That means you don't know who that one person is. You just know that out of some people, one person is cleaning the house. I'm sorry. Now, again, it can be used as a question. So you can say is. You use the same verb to be is. Is someone cleaning the house? You can also use that, but again, it's more common to use it in a statement instead. So next we'll have the word some. Whenever you use some, you want to talk about people in plurals or more than one person. And usually you use the verb to be of are. So here, the example I'm writing is some people are bringing pizza. That means you know that more than one person is bringing pizza, but you don't know their names or you don't know how many, but you know some people, so more than one person. And again, you can also write this in a question, but it's more common to use it in a statement. So we'll start off with the verb to be. Are some people bringing pizza? So very, very similar to what it was before and how it changes from a statement to a question. But again, it is more common to be this one to be a statement instead. Next one, we have anyone. So we still have the word one in there, but it is more commonly used or more frequently used in question form. You can use it in a statement, which we'll talk about that in a second. And the verb to be for that one is. We'll use we'll write the question form here. So we'll start with is. Is anyone hungry? That's a question frequently asked, maybe in families or get-togethers or parties or whatever. But yeah, is anyone hungry? You have the verb to be first. Is anyone hungry? And that's when you are talking to a plural amount of people, so more than one person, and you're asking if at least one person out of those multiple people are hungry. If someone says yes, if let's say one person says yes, then someone is hungry. That's how you would use someone with the answer, with the question of is anyone hungry? Now I'm going to write a statement using anyone, but in a regular statement form, not question. Anyone can go to school. Anyone can go to school. Again, the same amount of people, plural, but any one person is that. But again, it's more commonly used in question form. So now we're done with this. We're going to go to over here. Everyone. It's used whenever you want to talk about plural amount of people, so more than one person, but not just one person, but every person in that people, like that group of people, is included in this statement. So over here, we have anyone. Anyone is when you have multiple people. So let me just draw some people here. You have some people, right? You have 3 people. So here, if you ask this question, is anyone hungry? And one person says yes, and 2 people say no, then yes, someone is hungry. So if you're asking at least one person, so the answer to is anyone hungry, and one person says yes, then the answer is yes, because at least one person is hungry. Now, if the question for everyone is everyone hungry? And one person says yes, these people say no, the answer is no. Because you're asking if not one person, but if all 3 people, everybody in that group is hungry. So the answer for this question would be no. So usually, again, it's plural when you want to talk about multiple people, or actually every person in that group, and use is. Usually used for a statement, we'll use everyone is welcome to everyone, and then the verb to be is hungry. And that would go back to that picture I drew earlier of the 3 people, and the 3 people have the check marks on top of their head, so they're all hungry. Everyone is hungry. You notice that the is usually used for singular, but since everyone is talking about multiple people, but everybody has the same answer, you can talk about the whole group as a single person, a single answer. And again, you can use everyone in a question as well, but it's more common to use it in a statement. We will start off with the verb to be for the question. Is everyone hungry? That would be the question form. Is everyone hungry? Again, if we have those 3 people, like I just said, and one person is not hungry, then the answer is no, because not every person, not all 3 people are hungry. So the answer to that would be no. You would want to ask this one right here. Is anyone hungry? So at least one person can say yes. Now we have no one. Here is talking about, I have plural and quotation marks like this because you're talking about multiple people is the kind of the subject in mind, or you have multiple people in front of you, but not a single person. So the negative, it's almost like the negative of anyone. So if somebody asks, is anyone hungry? Let's say you have 3 people in the room and you ask, is anyone hungry? And the answer is no. So it means those 3 people have X's above their head, so they're not hungry at all. You ask these people, is anyone hungry? And someone says no, no, no. So even though you're talking about plural, no one, so not a single person is hungry. That's why I have plural like this, because you're talking about a group of 3 people or more, 2 people or more, and negative, not a single person is hungry. So we'll say no one is hungry. And again, this is more commonly used as a statement instead of a question. Okay, and you can use this as well as everything else as a question. It's not as common, but we'll go ahead and keep this hungry thing going. So you can ask, is no one hungry? So again, this is a question that can be asked, but again, it's more common to use it as an answer or a statement. And remember, the verb to be would be is, because you're asking it as a whole group. Again, this can be used as a statement more commonly, but also as a question. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I hope to see you soon in class.